Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's Friday. I'm a couple minutes late going live today. Been out to boot camp. I'm going to go live on Instagram as well. Woo! Not nice when you see yourself so close, so up close. Oh, God. Anyway, this lighting on Facebook is much better than this lighting on Instagram. I look a bit tired and a bit haggard. Anyway, good morning, Claire. How you doing? Happy Friday to you. It is Friday, the 30th of October. It's nearly Halloween. Isn't it amazing how we Brits have become so Americanized by Halloween now? I can't be arsed with it, quite frankly. Got no little kids anymore, so I don't bother with it. But anyway, let me know how you're doing this morning. How is your mojo? Mine is at least an 8, probably a 9. I woke up feeling great. I had boot camp, 7 a.m. boot camp booked in, which was brilliant. I loved that. Don't normally do that on a Friday morning. I'm just trying to change it up a little bit. And I managed to get myself a little Starbucks on the way back. Little treat. And it feels like a treat having a Starbucks, as I don't have one every day. Good morning, Holly Barris. How you doing? Morning, Imogen. How are you this morning on this fine Friday? So let me know how your mojo is. Let's clap those hands together and rub them as hard as you can and create some energy. I'm telling you, can you feel the heat over that? Come on, I've got loads of it to share today. So if you need some, if you need lifting, I'm your gal. Claire is saying over on Instagram, good morning, lovely. I am good, thanks. 8 out of 10 today. You look fine. Be glad you can't see me. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. Yeah, like I said, this Facebook lighting ain't too bad. So this morning, anyway, it is, of course, what do we do on a Friday? Fuck it Friday. So if you don't like swearing, best leave now, because I'm always swearing. Holly Barris is rocking an 8 right now. Woo, woo. Heading to a PT will be 9. Yeah, definitely. I've just done an hour boot camp. Well, not an hour, probably 45, 50 minutes actually. It's a new one to me. I thought I'd try it out. It was a free taster class. Bloody brilliant. Loved it. Met some nice people, which is always good. So connection, exercise, shit ton of water, journaling, reading, and doing a live. Oh my God. No wonder I'm feeling like a 9 out of 10. So how are you starting your day? Because I believe, like some people say, how you start is how you finish. Not necessarily. But if you want to give yourself of having a good day and finishing the day on high and making the most of the 30th of October 2020, so 30/10/2020. Fucking love those numbers. This day ain't going to happen again. This date, isn't going to happen again. So what are you going to do to make it count? And if you've woken up feeling crap, it's your responsibility to do something about it, to try and change it. Will you always change it? Not always. You saw me here a couple of days ago crying. You know, it doesn't always work, but surely you owe it to yourself, to your body, to your mind, to the life that you've been given, to make the freaking most of it and try and shift any mental or physical drift. Morning, Penny McPherson. How are you doing, my darling? Imogen is sea swimming today. You nutter. You absolute nutter. I keep, like, in the summer, even then it was too bloody cold. I did kind of think I should do it, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. So maybe when I come and stay in Whitstable again, maybe I'll go down with you. Maybe. But I know there's massive benefits to cold water swimming. Jenny's saying, I've got the headphones on so Austin can't hear the fucks. Yeah, no fucks given. Whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, Jenny. I'm not sorry. I swear. I try and rein it in a bit. And to be honest, I can. You know, when I talk on the BBC, I'm not allowed to swear. So I can rein it in. But sometimes I do have to really check myself when I go. I nearly did it the other day. I think I nearly said shit on BBC radio. I was like, no, that wouldn't. They wouldn't have me back, probably. Be a lot of complaints. Very white middle class is BBC. Well, BBC Sussex and Surrey is anyway. Sorry, but it is. Anyway, Abby is a 7 out of 10. Good morning, Abby. Nudge that needle to the 8 because the 8 is the sweet spot. 8 is great as far as I'm concerned. Morning, Penny. And Penny is an 8 as well. Jenny says, don't apologise. I like the real you. And I like the real me too. And Abby's having a chuckle. Good. So, what did I want to share with you this morning? Apart from the fact that it's Fuck It Friday, and that does not mean that we sack it all off and chuck it in the fuck it bucket. Sometimes there is a need to do that. Sometimes. But just because it's Friday doesn't mean that we should basically give up on this day, is what I'm saying. You should still make the same amount of effort. You should still be kind to yourself. You should still do self-care, self-development, and make the absolute most of this day. Because imagine if every day was a Friday. Imagine we had 7 days a week of Fridays. Oh, Doreen, come on then. Doreen wants to say hello, I think. Well, she did, but she changed her mind. Imagine if every day was Friday. We couldn't go, oh, it's Friday, we're not going to bother, we'll come back Friday. You can't do it. So make the most of today is what I'm saying, because you just don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. And how you make the most of your day, in my opinion, is showing up in the best form that you can. And that doesn't necessarily be in fake and showing up unreal and pretending. I was going to say fuck, I will. Fuck that shit. No, be real, be you. How are you feeling? Check in with yourself. Honor yourself. How can you honor yourself? By giving yourself the best chance to have the best day. That's how you can honor yourself. And, you know, will you end up 10 out of 10? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But do yourself, you know, this is the stuff that I do for me. You know, give yourself the best opportunity to have the best kind of day, because you don't know what tomorrow will bring. And if you waste a day, you'll think, why did I waste that day? Why did I waste that day? Yes, Abby, 7 is in the middle. It's that little grey area. 6 and below, we got to sort that shit out. 8 and above, whoop, whoop, winning. 7, nudge it one little bit to the right. Good morning, Ahmed. Thank you for watching over on LinkedIn. So yeah, I'm live on LinkedIn again today. I'm live on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. I'm putting it all out there. I just want to apologise as well, because yesterday I didn't do a live, and a couple of you lovely people actually messaged to say, is everything all right? Are you doing a live today? So I didn't. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I always do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you know, at least four, sometimes 5 times a week. But it's not guaranteed. And yesterday, do you know what? I just wasn't feeling it. And I just was like, you know what? I'm just not going to this morning. I had a massively stacked afternoon and evening, and I knew that. And so I just was like, kind to me. Not that it's unkind to come here, because you guys absolutely lift me, but it was just like, that's just how I felt yesterday morning. So, yeah. So apologies if I wasn't here and you thought I would be here. But it's nice to know people care. Morning, Lorraine. Good morning. Yeah, I'm live everywhere, basically, this morning. Claire is saying she loves the whoop whoops. Whoop whoop. So I want to talk to you. My Daily Stoic. I looked at it this morning and I really, really love what it said. And it's kind of like, I say it in a roundabout way. I've got no quote to put in today, but it's about self-improvement and how much time you invest in self-improvement and personal development. And it's you know, I find it really sad that a lot of people will put that last on the list. They will put, you know, their self-development as last on the list, and that really makes me sad, because as far as I'm concerned, it should be first on the list, but we put it last on the list. You know, we'll invest in a new car, a new bike, a new house. You know, we'll invest our time and energy in a new partner, new things, a new coat, a new this, a new that. Way before we invest in ourselves. We don't always see, to begin with, the value in spending money on ourselves. When I say on ourselves, I mean our personal growth, our self-growth, becoming a better person, becoming the best version as we can. I never used to do that either. You know, I always tried to have external things make me feel good on the inside. And they did fleetingly, but it never, ever lasted. I still like those nice things, but I understand that it has to come from me first. And I guess this is a bit of a plea to anyone. And I'm just sharing the stuff that I've been through and that I've experienced, the stuff that I'm learning. And, you know, please, please, please have a fund, have a little separate bank account where you save part of your earnings for you, as in education, self-improvement, personal development, whatever you want to call it. And I started doing that a long time. I have little pots of money. One's a play fund. I love that one the most. You know, a financial freedom fund, an education fund. So that's money that's sitting there that if I see a course I want to do or an event that I want to do that's all about personal development, self-development, or it could be a book. It could be, you know, something like that I've got the money there to invest in it, because I know that's going to make me, or hopefully it's going to help my personal development, my mindset, me be a better person, me be a better coach, mentor, whatever, a better human, a better sister, daughter, you know, aunt, you know, mother, whatever. So it was funny that the Daily Stoic today was talking about self-development, and I'll read it to you. It says, if real self-improvement is what we're after, why do we leave out reading until those last few moments before we shut our lights off and go to bed? I don't know, when I read this, I was like, oh my God, yes. You know, who does that? Like, I know I encourage my guys to read at the end of the day, beginning of the day, and to journal at those ends. But what happens in between? Those 12 hours in between, or whatever, how many hours we devote, don't we? 10, 12 hours to work. You know, in the middle part of our day, most of us, if we work normal hours, is about work, whatever that is. You know, for me, I'm lucky it's, you know, even some of my work is personal development. You know, me helping others helps me develop, help me improve, become a better listener, become a better coach, become someone that can help other people find greater insight. It actually helps me as well. So I'm really lucky. But a lot of people devote that block of their day to work, and there's no personal development, there's no self-improvement, self-growth in the middle. So why do we do that? I don't know. Why do we not find times in our day to grow ourselves, to think about self-improvement? Morning, Sarah, how you doing? So let me know if you do you do that? Do you do any personal development, like reading, listening to podcasts, YouTube videos, or whatever? And if you do, is it at the beginning of the day, the end of the day? When do you do it? If you do it, and if you're a regular doer of the personal self-development, do you do anything throughout your day? You know, or is your 10, 12 hours throughout your day just devoted to work? Because the average person somehow manages to squeeze in, as well as that, those blocks of time for work. We squeeze in, I can't remember how many hours it is, but we squeeze like 30 hours a week of TV in. But then sometimes we'll say we ain't got time for personal development. And sometimes we say we ain't got time to go and exercise. But we can squeeze in all that TV, all that Netflix. But we can't make time for ourselves, which is ourself, which would absolutely enhance your life and improve your life as far as I'm concerned. So that's maybe something to think about today. That's my Fuck It Friday, to think about that. Lorraine is saying, morning, while driving, drive time is positive. Mornings, while driving, drive time is positive mindset time. I love that, Lorraine, and I know that you do that because you're in the Real Life Club, so I know what you do, and I think that's amazing. Driving time is like, I love driving time. Jim Rohn used to say that you know, when you're in the car, like back in the day, he had tapes, and I remember having tapes, sadly, on that old, well, CDs probably, and it was like your university. So like, if honest to God, if I have a long trip to do, which clearly I haven't had a lot lately, but I've been to Yorkshire and back, I get excited, because for me, that's personal development time. That's when I can listen to an audio book or listen to a podcast. I'm going to learn something new that's going to stimulate my brain, that I'm going to learn something about us amazing human beings and about myself. I get excited by that. That turns me on, that shit. I'm sorry, but it does. And tomorrow I'm driving to pick my friend up, which will be about 2 hours. I'm excited already for what I'm going to listen to in the car. And I listen to it at 1.5, so I get more of it in. So what do you do when you're driving? Like Lorraine, I think she listens to podcasts and Audible and does all kinds of shit in the car. How do you use that time in the car? Like when I'm in the gym, Holly is saying, I used to have Jim Rohn CDs. Yeah, you're not as old as me, Holly. No way. But anyway, I love Jim Rohn. I'm a massive Jim Rohn fan. When I first got into personal development, he was my man. A bit of Zig Ziglar and then Les Brown, as you all know. But yeah, Jim Rohn, I just love all his quotes. He's got so many. Sarah is saying over on Instagram, yes, I prefer it in the AM. Don't we all? But that's toddler permitting. Sorry, I'll be a bit cheeky. It's Friday. But I listen to podcasts and Audible books throughout the day, more than TV, and while in the car on my own. I love it. I love that. That's it. Absolutely. Investing in yourself, in those gaps in your day, but making a conscious effort to do it then. Like I've been talking a bit about white space. I was talking about it yesterday. What do I mean when I mean white space? I mean, when you've got your diary and your agenda for the week, how much white space is there? How much space is there for personal development, physical exercise, a little bit of idle time just to give yourself to create, to think, and to kind of just let it all go, rather than constantly on the go, up, boom, 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 work, bum, bum, bum. And the only way you can download and relax is Netflix or TV. Don't get me wrong, some great stuff on TV, some great documentaries, but just want you to think about that space in your diary when you plan your week ahead. Like, I love Sundays, looking back over the week and what's coming in the next week, because what's coming in the next week, you have control over, obviously, pandemics aside, but you do. So look at it when you plan it out. Where is the time for you? Where's the play time? Where's the idle time? Where's the personal development time? Where's the exercise time? And get those things in, because generally all the work things go in and we scramble around it, and there's no me time, there's no growth time, and we get on this hamster wheel and we just get stuck in life. And surely we're not put here just to get stuck. We're not just here to get stuck on this treadmill, this hamster wheel. Fuck that shit. Honestly, fuck that shit. I make no apologies for my language there. Honestly, fuck that shit. We were not put here for that. I honestly believe that. You have a bigger, better purpose. Holly Barrish, you are not a tree. Yeah, I love that one. Move! You are not a tree, so freaking move. Exactly. If you don't like where you are or what you're doing, move. You are not a freaking tree. That's one of his best ones. Sarah saying, sorry, couldn't help myself. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I don't know. I've lost train of thought. That's easily done. So anyway, that is what I just wanted to share with you today. So don't just, put it all in the diary and forget about your own personal development. Yes, I get it. We need a bit of escapism, Netflix or whatever it is. But throughout your day, where else are you doing personal development? Where else are you doing self-growth? And I know some people don't like the sound of that. But honestly, don't you want to be a better human being? Surely you do, right? I do. I know that I will never be perfect, but I aspire to be the best that I can be every single day. And some days, I don't quite hit the mark. I'm human after all. But I want to do the best that I can, and I want to continually improve and not only improve myself for me, but improve myself so that I can help more people. I used to say I want to motivate the masses. Now I want to elevate the masses. I want to elevate you to the best that you can be, to be the best that you can be. I honestly do. I want to lift everyone up. I want to lift myself and lift everybody else at the same time. It's all about let's elevate each other. In my free Facebook group this morning, I put in there about where do we need help. My community and going forward is about helping people, connecting, and how we help people is connecting with one another. What is it that you need? Ask. So, I asked somebody in a group yesterday, because we did a similar thing, and it's in a mastermind that I'm in, and we did this thing, and I've done it in my Facebook group. So if you're not part of it, it starts with your Facebook group. Please look at my post this morning. What is it you need help with? And put it in there, because people love to help and support. And then if someone puts something in there that you can help with, or connect someone to them, or that thing to them, do it. It will help them and it will make you feel good. And let's all elevate each other. Let's all lift each other at the same time. And I'm really, really focusing on that going forward and connecting. You know, if I can be the connector for two people that, you know, they need each other, you know, one other person can help another out, and I can be the connector, awesome. And maybe you can be a connector for somebody. Maybe you can help somebody out. But what is it that you need help with as well? So go put that in. It starts with you, free Facebook group. You know, what do you need help with? Maybe it's you need a personal development buddy, someone that you can just like, let's do this shit together. Let's study this personal development program. Let's listen to this Audible and share our thoughts and our feelings around it, so that we can help one another, so that we elevate each other. Surely that cannot be, that's a good thing, right? It's an absolute good thing. Morning, Michelle. How you doing? I'm just about to go. I've been on for 21 minutes already. But it is, as I said, Fuck It Friday. That does not mean chuck it in the fuck it button. Absolute opposite. Make the most of today. It's Friday the 30th of October, 2020. It is only coming round once. Rock up as the best you. Do your internal scan. Do the outer scan. What can you do to lift yourself to be the best that you can be today? That doesn't mean a 10 out of 10 necessarily. Maybe you're a 2 and you want to elevate yourself just to feel a little bit better, 5, 6, 7, so that you show up in the world as best you can on this day. Michelle's saying she loves Fuck It Friday. I do Fuck It Friday every Friday, Michelle. We have a Mojo Monday, we have a Wise Up Wednesday, and we have a Fuck It Friday. And I give no fucks given for it. Because it's all about not sacking off this day because it's Friday. It's a precious day still. Just because it's a Friday doesn't mean we sack it all off and come back Monday. Absolute opposite. We make the most of this goddamn given day that we have been given, quite frankly. So I'm wishing you a happy Friday. Remember about the personal development, the personal growth. It's not just for the beginning and the end of the day. Where is it in the middle of the day? Those 10 hours of the day that you're at work, that you're in your job, where is the personal development? Because if you become a better person, then your relationships become better, your work, your business becomes better. It all crosses over, it all filters into one another. And that's why it really upsets me that people can't see the value in investing in themselves, to improve themselves, to make the changes in themselves, to be them real selves. If you just do that, honestly, everything else becomes better around your vibration, who you are. And that's why I continually want to be the best that I can be, a better person, have a better character, have a better mindset, so that I can improve myself, improve my relationships, improve my business, but elevate you guys with me, elevate the masses. So that is it. I'm leaving it there. Thank you very much for being here for Fuck It Friday. I will see you on Monday for Mojo Monday, and maybe over the weekend as well, because I'm on my little travels. So I might do a couple of lives over the weekend. Just before I jump off, don't forget you can see going along the bottom on the little ticker. Hang on. There we go. Ooh, there we go. I'm doing my Get Real intensive. Hang on 1 second. He's saying something. Until they feel that they are worth it, they won't invest in themselves. Exactly. And you know what? If someone comes to me, Hetty, and says, and I tell them how much my coaching is, they'll say that's too expensive. That's not a reflection of me. That's a reflection of them. That they don't value themselves enough to invest in themselves, because I know that I can pretty much affect change and help pretty much everyone. And that is not coming from ego. I know that I can. I know that I can. But if you're not willing to invest the money in coaching, whether that's me or whatever, or when I tell somebody the price, that's about you. That's not about me. In one day, not that long ago, two people came to me about coaching. One of them said it was too expensive, and one of them said, God, is that all? In the same freaking day. Now, who do you think had the better self-esteem? Who do you think had the better belief that I could help them and in themselves? The one that just went, that's too cheap. It's all about you. If you feel like it's got to feel uncomfortable when you invest in a coach. It absolutely has. There's no, like my coach is like, well, I can't really afford that. I can, but it will be uncomfortable. Good. I'm all in with that fella. I'm all in. It's got to feel uncomfortable, and it will, but the growth is amazing. The journey is amazing. So please don't be scared to invest in yourself. Please, please, please. Hetty says, me included. Hetty, come on. Come on, come on, come on. When is the day? Just lean into it. Have the courage. It's a fear-based thing. Have the courage to lean into it and know that you deserve better, that you're made for more, that you've got more in you. Because I know you, Hetty, and I know that you absolutely have. I would love to help you because I can see so much in you that I know you can't see in yourself. I absolutely know it. Just lean into it. Lean into it. It's scary as hell. Change is scary. So many people want things to change, but they keep doing the same thing every day, expecting a different result. And I think that's a Jim Rohn quote as well, isn't it, Holly? It's not going to happen. You keep doing the same things every day. You keep showing up in the same things every day. What are you going to get? What you've always got. Now, you might be happy in that little comfort zone and your little bit of familiarity. That's good if that's you. But if you are not happy, you're not happy with your relationship, your work, your job, or what's going on around you, it starts with you. Hashtag starts with you. Starts with you. And if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you've always got. So if you want something different, have the courage to lean into that fear, invest in yourself. And the cheapest way you can invest in yourself right now is to get on my Get Real program. It starts on the 16th of November, so we've got like 17 days. I've got 10 VIP slots available, and it's 30 days of an awesome community that will support you, that will have your back. Come as you are. If you're a train wreck, come as you are. You will not be judged, not on my watch, and we will help lift you and elevate you through those 30 days to get what it is that you want to get real. It is about getting real. I didn't get real for decades. I was pretending. And it's a horrible place to be. It's a real weight to carry. Because life is like this when you're like that. And it's fucking exhausting. I promise you that when you get real with yourself and you start showing up as the real you and you don't, you make no apology for it, life gets real good. Life gets real good. I'm out of here. It's 97 quid for 30 days of me. So this kind of stuff for 30 days, but better, bit more structure. We do a live Zoom, we do some accountability. It's just going to be a great 30 days. There's a Facebook group for community support as well. So you can go in there and get support, share your hopes, your dreams, your worries, whatever's bothering you, and know that I've got your back for those 30 days. And that takes us right up into Christmas. What a way to end the year. What an absolute great way. 2020, let's face it, it's been a bit of a shit show. Not going to lie. It has. It's been challenging. But it doesn't mean we have to just think, let's just get into 2021. Like I said the other day, who knows what 2021 is going to bring? All you have is right now. All you have is right now. Who knows what next year will bring? So let's just go into the latter part of 2020 being the best that we can. Sorting our shit out, getting real with ourselves, who we are, where we are, what we need, and how we can grow. And I can help you with that so that we get to the end of this year feeling freaking amazing, feeling the best that we can feel, so that when it comes around to 2021, we've already got a head start on that shizzle. Don't worry about New Year's resolutions this year. We're going to sort all of that out in the Get Real Challenge. Call it a challenge. It's not really a challenge. It's an intensive. All right. Claire's saying, hell yeah. Yes, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I know it. I'm passionate about this stuff, and I'm speaking from a place of position of this. I've been through this. This is about I'm transforming me, and I have transformed, but I want to help you transform you too, because I know how good it feels. And it's taken me way, way, way too long to get to where I am, and I don't want it to take you as long as it took me to overcome my stuff. Like half a century? No, I don't want that for you. If you are older than that already, don't worry about it. But what do you want the rest of your life to look like? If you want it to be better than it is now, and you want to feel like better than you're feeling now, 97 quid is all it's going to take. Right, I've got to go. Got to call my mum. It's 9 o'clock. I call my mum at 9 o'clock every day. Come in, mum. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I really, really appreciate every one of you. See you soon. Bye.